Here's some exciting news. There's going to be a Batman and Superman film, and I'm going to shit my pants. Yes, it was confirmed yesterday at ComicCon that Zack Snyder will be directing the next Superman film, which will be including Batman, and it's going to be freaking awesome. I say that because I loved Man of Steel. Seriously, if you haven't seen it, go watch that. It was so good. I know a lot of people don't like it, but basically they're wrong. So ignore what they say, listen to me, go see Man of Steel, then get pumped for the Batman and Man of Steel film that'll be coming in 2015. Ugh! Oh, it makes me cry that I wasn't at Comic-Con. So many amazing things have happened at Comic-Con. Henry Cavill was there, whom I love. He is incredibly handsome. He is my man crush. Oh, I would do things to Henry Cavill that I wouldn't do to my girlfriend. Should I say things like that? Probably not. Also, what I think has been overshadowed a little bit is the fact that there's going to be a Flash film in 2016. I love The Flash, and I'm really excited to see that film happen. I actually think that Zack Snyder would do well directing that because of his use of slow motion in his previous films, but I guess that's probably not going to be the case because he'll be busy working on his Batman Superman film, which, did I mention, is awesome. Other awesome things that happened at Comic-Con was the fact that Marvel revealed what the Avengers sequel is going to be called. It's going to be called The Avengers Age of Ultron, which is a pretty cool title. I like it. There was an Age of Ultron comic series that happened recently, which I personally don't think was that great, but I definitely don't think that's what they're going to take the storyline from, because in that comic line, Age of Ultron, it didn't introduce the character of Ultron in any way, it just sort of continued on with him having already been introduced, and a whole pile of characters were in that comic series that aren't going to be in the film, so I don't think they're going to use that storyline as the storyline for the film, but they're still going to use the character of Ultron, which is really cool. And it's going to be a fantastic film, because Joss Whedon is in charge, and everybody loves Joss Whedon. They also showed the pilot episode for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and apparently that's awesome, so that's something to look forward to. It should be coming out soon. I can't actually remember the date right now, but I'll probably put it here. Also, Karen Gillan was there, and she was bald, which I find quite weird, because it's for Guardians of the Galaxy, so apparently her character is going to be bald, which is cool. That she would actually go as far as shaving her head for it. It shows commitment, and it shows that she's confident that it's going to be a cool film. Otherwise, she wouldn't have shaved her head if she thought it was going to be a crap film. In fact, she probably wouldn't be in it if she thought it was going to be a crap film. No, wait, no, she would, because it's a Marvel film, therefore it's going to make a lot of money. So she would be in it anyway. But she probably wouldn't shave her head. Either way, Karen Gillan was bald, and that was weird. I'm sure you know what cheese is, but this is why the mentioning of cheese annoyed me in the last video.
Right, there have been quite a few references to cheese in Ben's past few videos, and we're just going to explain this.
Yeah, we should probably show you all why. We'll start in the door.
The door, yeah.
So what's this? 1, 2, 3. Hang on. There was some in here.
Now, this is at the end of the week, so quite a lot of the cheese is gone from what we started with.
4, 5, Philadelphia. 6,
7,
8,
9,
10,
11,
12.
And that may be it.
No way. Have we eaten the rest?
Oh, no.
Ah, no. 13. There are far too many jars in the top of your fridge, Ben. Just saying. Well, I'll fix mine if you fix yours. Oh, no, of course not. Because there's baby bells.
14.
We did eat all the cheese strings.
Right.
Who even likes cheese strings?
He doesn't like cheese strings?
Yeah.
I don't like cheese strings. Cheese strings are gross.
You're just gay. Just a last minute count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 varieties of cheese.
And that's after a week of
That's after a week of cheese munching. What have you got to say for yourself?
The children like cheese!
Yeah, well...
Lots of children like cheese, Ben, but loads of houses don't have 17 different varieties of cheese.
this is spawned on after an entire week of cheese jokes.
This isn't the first video in which I've thrown cheese at Conan either. Cut. Ben's gonna see if he can search in the fridge for any cheese. I don't know how hopeful we are about this.
Take it all!
Oh! Jesus Christ! Calm down.
Ben's little hissy fit's over, I think.
Well, now we've got a cheese fight.
And it's bricks of cheese too, it's not necessarily just small bits of cheese. I will beat you sense. Ah, right in the head! Beat you sense. Some cheese, man. That's what I think of the goddamn cheese. You'd think the cheese jokes would get less funny with time, but no.
No, because cheese matures with time. Are you gonna eat all this cheese?
No.
Why not?
Because
you're lactose intolerant?
no.
Why not?
Why am I not lactose intolerant?
Yeah.
If you're lactose intolerant, then why do you have so much cheese?
Yeah, Ben, like why would you have all this?
I'm not lactose intolerant.
That would hurt you.
Ah!
14 Jesus Christ. See what I did there.
So Ben, do you have any comment on the cheese shelf? I swear to God, if you ask me to comment on the cheese one more time,
Is it got anything to do with your lactose intolerance?
I am not lactose intolerant. What I don't understand is if you're lactose intolerant, why do you have so much cheese? Shut up.
Yeah, man, isn't that not a risk to your health?
Shut up.
Could you not die?
Shut up. You're all gonna die in a minute.
Have you eaten some cheese?
We're not lactose intolerant, Ben.
Yeah.
We're
When the great cheese revolution occurs, we will be fine. Was that sarcasm?
Yes, it was goddamn sarcasm.
You sure?
So you do have lactose intolerance? Guys, I think you all need to shut up.
I don't know, Ben, this is a serious issue.
I mean, you should really, seek help if you do.
Did the mini baby bells scare you? Like,
come on now, Daniel,
like,
these jokes are just
eat
getting
one.
cheesy.
Eat one now.
So for the film that I'm going to recommend in this video, I recommend The Dark Knight Returns Part 1 and Part 2. Now I know that's 2 films, but if you're as excited as I am for the Superman Batman film, then you should watch this because it's an awesome animated film that includes both. But it only includes Superman and Batman in the second one, in Part 2. But Part 1 is so awesome and you kind of need to see Part 1 so that you can understand Part 2. Now, it's not The Dark Knight Rises, it's The Dark Knight Returns. Okay? A lot of people, whenever I say The Dark Knight Returns, are like, oh, do you mean The Dark Knight Rises? But seriously, it's me. Why would I not know the difference between Dark Knight Rises and Dark Knight Returns? Come on, people! And so yes, it's one of my favourite animated Batman films, and it's actually quite recent. Part 2 only came out at the beginning of the year. And don't treat it as like a kid's film because it's animated, because it's not. It's genuinely sort of adult, and there's fighting, there's good fighting, there's fighting where people get hurt. So yeah, check out those films. And now it's time for me to love you and leave you. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you haven't, leave a comment underneath saying why. And if you have, also leave a comment underneath saying why. I want people to comment. No one seems to comment. If you did enjoy it, if you think that I am worthy, then perhaps share it with your friends. Tell your friends about my videos. That would be really awesome. I'd love that. So yeah. Please comment, please like, please subscribe, and please add to your favourites if you think it's worthy. That's a bit much, you don't have to do that. This wasn't really a favourite worthy video, it was just sort of an update on ComicCon and Batman and cheese. So until next time, bye-bye.